Yo, what it do, family? It's your boy, the minister, the Reverend Jay Whitfield Inspires, coming back at you once again with another video. Yo, I gotta say thank you to everybody, man, because y'all got your boy to 10,000 subscribers. I'm from the country. Yes, I said subscribers. Subscribers? That's how you say it? Yo, we reached 10K, baby. Y'all really supporting the channel. Y'all really supporting your boy, and I really appreciate it, man. You know what I'm saying? We hit. That was a goal for the month, and we reached it, you know, and that means that we learning together, that people are excited about the information, people are excited about the content, and we rocking together, man. You know, I don't take that lightly, from the very first to the very last subscriber, you know what I'm saying? So I did a live chat yesterday, and we decided together that the next goal should be 15K subscribers by the summer, you know. So we're gonna try to reach that. We're gonna try to reach 15K subscribers by the summer, you know. I'm gonna speak it into existence, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna call things that are not as though they are, you know. So let's do it. Y'all support your boy. Keep subscribing, keep sharing, keep liking, and remember to hit the notification bell on this thing so you can be notified. So anyway, let's get into it. Oh, you need a private session, you need to talk to me, hit the link in the description below, and let's make it happen. So today we're gonna deal with a kind of more serious topic. Why Virgo men tend to suffer from anxiety and depression, right? And I'm out in the car. I'm traveling from Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina right now. I'm just all over the place right now. As a Virgo, be busy all the time. So I went to see the family and all that good stuff. I just want to say thank y'all again for the 10K. Anyway, let's get into it. So yes, Virgos tend to suffer from anxiety and depression. A lot. Y'all hear me talk about this all the time. You know, and this is why. Well, I want to say this. Some reason why you may be having communication problem with a Virgo, or he may not be wanting to commit, or he may just be not all the way there, seemingly, is he may be suffering from depression and anxiety. And this is why, because, you know, we are some overthinkers and overachievers. You know, we are perfectionists. And we don't do these things to like get accolades from people and say I'm the best and, you know, look at me. We do it because we legit want whatever it is we're doing to be the absolute best in all areas of life, whether it's relationships, family, children, our work, money, you know. So we are like this, and we're men at the same time. So men already are born into this world, and by nature we're meant to build, protect, and provide. So, you know, that already bothers us. So if you're dealing with a Virgo and mainly if his issues are not together, let's say like finances and things like that, that will bother any man, you know. And that any man that want to, you know, do something, that's gonna bother him if his finances not together. So you as a woman, you know, that area you can't really help him with that area. You can encourage him, but you can't really. Well, you can help him, but you can't help him to the point of get him out of it. A man has to see this. He has to get the satisfaction of doing his own work with his own hand. That's why you may be dealing with a man or a Virgo man, and he going through some financial problems, and you offer and he kind of rejecting you. Or you may have been paying for stuff for him, but he's still not there because he know as a man that's not how it's supposed to go. He appreciates it now. He appreciates it, you know. And I think he's very grateful for your effort. He sees the woman that you are. He sees that you're willing to help him. He sees that you're willing to hold him down in his time of need. He ain't got no problem with that. The problem is internal. I'm gonna say the old cliche saying, baby, it's not you, it's me. And that's very true with Virgo. So I started with financial problem because there's most men who have issues, it kind of comes from finances. So that would be a big leading way to, you know, that depression. So, you know, if he's constantly thinking about that and him being perfectionist, it's gonna bother him on a daily basis. So now he's thinking about, man, I can't provide for myself, or I can't, well, let's say he can provide, but he can't do like he want to do. I can't really get the money what I need to get for me, let alone this woman I'm with, and let alone if we got kids. You know what I'm saying? It just goes more and more and more. Lady, you gotta understand, you as a woman, right? Yeah, most women out here making bread, they getting money. You know what I'm saying? But like I said in my other video, in a family setting, it's not necessarily your job to take care of the family or to provide for the family. Your income helps tremendously. Anybody would appreciate it. But in your nature, you're not built to do that. You're built to take care of the family, nurture, and take care of your children and things like that, and to build a husband, and not build, but, you know, take care of the family. A man is built, like I just said, to lead, protect, and provide. That's a lot of pressure for men. Innately, we feel this, whether your money's there or not. So if he's not doing it, it can lead to depression. So that's why you can feel these different things if you have money, if you don't have money. As a woman, it's gonna be different. It's gonna be just for example, I'll give you an example that you may can relate to. most women, I know, not all, but most women I know want to have children one day, or they already have children. You know what I'm saying? And it's very important to them to be able to bear a child. You know, to be able to bear a healthy child and bring a child into this world. Men want that also. But if a man's not able to produce a seed, you know, because some men are not, you know, the soldier's not marching, right? It's not going to affect him as much as it affects a woman, because a woman is created to bear the child. You know, not necessarily that's her purpose. It's her purpose. You know, so she have a different burden on her than a man does. Although it affects them both, you know, it's gonna be more effect on a woman if she can't bear a seed, because she's gonna feel barren. All this is all in the Bible. You know, you got different examples of women who can't bear children. They feel like their whole life is over. Even in the world today, you feel like you have no purpose. You know, so if a man can't build, protect, and provide, he feel like he has no purpose. It really is the same effect, because you can't do that. You can't even get to the woman to, you know, create, you know, children. You know what I'm saying? That's how it goes. I'm just giving you perspective of how it affects this man. So, you know, just to break it down. So when men dealing with financial issues, it really does affect them. So going back to Virgo men, you know, there a lot of anxiety and depression can come from that, because like, if I can't do that, then what am I here for? You know, are you really happy with me? You know, as a woman, yeah, you say you are, but are you really? How long would you be happy with me? I mean, most women will rock with their dude, but every woman, eventually, you want the guy to get it together. It's real. I don't got no problem with that. You know what I'm saying? You got to get it together. You know, but if a guy is not, if he don't have no I ain't saying foresight, but if he don't know when the pain or the cloud's gonna end, you know, then he can be like, oh man, I don't know what to tell her. In that case, any guy in that situation may need to back away from a relationship and go get himself together. You know, and that could be another thing, because he may be in love at this point. Y'all might have kids and this and that, but something you got to work out some way, somehow, where he need to take some time to himself and get himself together as a man. That's very important, lady. If you want a man to be a man, he has to get himself to a point where he can do that, because he's never gonna feel like a man if he can't do it. Now, he's not bothered if you make more money than him. Most men are not bothered by that. Well, most Virgo men. Some men are intimidated, but most Virgo men don't really care, because we love it. You know, we don't really care. It's not your ability, it's his ability. If you can't do it, you can be depressed. So going back to anxiety and depression, all these things lead to the fact that he is coming down as a man. He's been depressed as a man. You know, what do I do as a man? I can't provide for my family. You know, my lady want this, my children want this, and I know that's my job. I'm looking at other men, you know, and you will start to see on a daily basis, he's just trying. He can't get it together. You know, another reason why he may be depressed, you know, Virgos hold a lot of things in with pain and suffering, as far as like relationships or trauma we deal with in the past. You know, we all have something happen to us, maybe growing up, you know, something, I don't know. But Virgo men tend to really hold on to this, because we're perfectionists. We don't like things, and we are so soft-hearted, really, you know. And so if we haven't gotten over the pain and trauma of our past, whatever it may be, then that can lead to depression, because it goes into the future. It's just like anybody, you walking into the future, but you haven't got yourself fixed. That's why you know, we got to get therapy. You know, I would say a lot of Virgo men really need therapy. We all need therapy. You know, I had a problem with that. I got therapy before, you know, and it helped tremendously. You know what I'm saying? You being there, one of my professors at my seminary in grad school, she was an actual therapist, you know what I'm saying? And after I graduated and stuff like that, I asked her, you know, could she counsel me and this and that? And she did, man. You know, she'd have you in there crying, like, you know, like an Ayana, fix my life. She had you doing that. You know, you come in as a man, ain't nothing wrong with me, baby. You know, I'm good. I just want to talk to you a little bit, you know, tell you a few problems. You walk in there like that, you leave out like, oh, you know what I'm saying? You leave, but it's good though. It's cleansing, because a lot of times we hold this stuff in, we don't get a chance to cry, you know. And ladies, if a man has cried in front of you, you know, in those circumstances, take it as a good sign, because I mean he can be vulnerable with you, because there's not a lot of women that we can be vulnerable with, especially Virgos. That's another thing. You know, we hold this stuff in because we feel like there's nobody we can talk to. We feel like there's nobody that understands us, so we end up piling up all these thoughts and feelings, you know, until we into this depressed state. You know, it's real. It's real. This is how Virgo men are. I'm telling you, we all look at Michael Jackson. He's a Virgo, right? Y'all, we know how he passed away. You know, he was taking all those sleeping pills and this and that, you know, according to the records, you know. And I remember them saying he wanted to sleep. You know, he wanted to sleep. But why did he want to sleep? Because he was so tired. He was so, the world's pulling at him. He trying to please this and please that. You know what I'm saying? He Michael Jackson. And Virgo men, they not Michael Jackson, but on the mindset though of wanting to do whatever your job is to perfection is the same. It don't matter if you're rich or poor. So we look at Michael Jackson. He was trying to just get sleep, just to get away from. I just want to sleep. If I got to take pills to sleep, that's the only time I can rest and get away from the world. It's almost like taking a drug. You know what I'm saying? And so a lot of Virgo men deal with that. They want to get out of reality, and some, you know, can even go into like drugs and stuff. I don't know too many Virgo men into drugs, but you know, we are human, so you know, we try to escape reality. So ladies, be on the lookout for that if he's dealing with that. Now, some Virgo men have completely rid themselves of these problems, issues, and they're healthy and they're ready, you know. But they have suffered from some type of depression and anxiety in their past. So, you know, you gotta be on the lookout for that and talk to them. The way to get this out of them is gonna take time, because Virgos do not tell people their problem. It don't matter who you are. It takes a long time to get these guys to open up. Okay, they're like a combination lock. You got to turn here and turn there, turn here and turn there. They like they with their own family. So, you know, just know that, you know, they suffer from this stuff. So if he is telling you his issues and stuff like that, respect it, because if you disrespect, he'll never talk to you again. You know, because he like, I finally opened up to somebody, and now you look at me crazy. You know, anxiety. We deal with anxiety because we be so anxious about stuff. We want everything to be perfect. Like if you say you need to talk, we need to talk. You're gonna drive him crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my God, what we got to talk about? This something I do. What is it? You know what I'm saying? You're gonna drive him crazy. Like as I said in a previous video, if you want to talk to him about something serious, just give him a heads up. Be like, look, I want to talk to you later about something that was on my mind. You know, I'm gonna call you when I'm free, or call me when you're free, or tomorrow we're gonna talk about this. And that's how you do it. That's how it gives some time to prepare for the conversation. It's not the fact that it's a serious conversation, it's the fact that he don't know what the conversation is about, and you just spring it on him. But he just said he getting home from work, or he coming home from wherever he coming home from. You boom, we need to talk. You're gonna shut him down. Cause Virgo don't work like that. They just don't operate like that. You're not gonna get anything out of him. He gonna be quiet. He gonna be like, man, whatever. You know. But you give him a heads up. Hey, look, we need to talk. Woof. These sisters out here walking around. Okay, no harm. Do me out. I'm gonna have to cut that part out. Man. Anyway, I don't know what I was saying. You know, the weather getting warm. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, yeah. If you need to talk, man, give him a heads up, because you know it'll help tremendously, right? In his progression of y'all have a conversation. So you don't want him to be having all this anxiety, and we get anxiety from you know, just the anticipation of things. If we don't know something, you know, we don't know how the outcome is gonna be. This is why Virgos move slow. This is why they're so strategic. Did I say that right? Pray for me. Strategic in their doings, in their goings, in their daily activity, because you know they like to know the incomes and the outcomes, or the outcomes of everything involved in their life. This is how these guys are. They're very meticulous. Did I say that right? You know what I'm saying? They're very detail oriented. They got to know everything, and when they don't, they get anxious about stuff. You know, if they got a job interview, they're anxious. They got to do something important, they're anxious about it. You know, they can really suffer from anxiety. I get anxiety really bad when I gotta handle business. I don't mind handling business, but we get it bad, ladies. We always anxious and super nervous, but we come off very calm. We are in control of our emotions. That's why you look at Virgo, you'll never know unless you talk to them. But because we're so high thinking, you know, and we looking at everything like a computer, we know we receiving a lot of information on our intellect, and that's causing us to be anxious, because we seeing what other people don't see. This is why I say Virgos make the best friend, because they see inside situations that most people don't see, the minute details. Most people don't understand, like, okay, this is what happened. Virgos look at it and break it down like an x-ray. You know, they give you bit by bit by bit, zeros and ones. This is how Virgos break stuff down. But on the bad side, it causes anxiety. It causes us to be overloaded with information, you know, and our circuits begin to short circuit and break down, you know. So ladies, don't put too much on Virgo men, because they can't handle it. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot we can handle, you know, but you have to know your limit, Virgo. You have to learn him individually, see what he can and cannot handle, because you will overwhelm him and shut him down, you know, until he gets used to that. When he gets accustomed to you, your energy and things like that, he can handle it. It's just like emotion and stuff really shuts us down. We get anxious about stuff. Am I doing this right? Does this look right? OCD. You know, people OCD. Virgos are very OCD-ish. So if you ever know anybody that has OCD and how they just freak out about stuff, those are Virgo men. Virgos, period. And they get pissed off when things not right. They get pissed off when things not right, and they don't like being around people that slack. You know, they don't like being around people that slack. People don't keep their stuff together. You know, and things like that. So you got to be on point when you be the Virgo. You know, and if he's not on point, he's probably not gonna be with you because he's like, I'm not on point. I can't be with you. That's how it goes. You know, but you know, you have to talk to him in a certain way. Talk to him in doses. You know what I'm saying? Don't overwhelm him with the emotions. Just don't do it. I'm not saying. I know people like, man, Virgo's a lot of work. They are a lot of work. Everybody's a lot of work. You know what I'm saying? Every sign is a lot of work to deal with. I'm just here to let you know how these guys are and give you tools to help you better deal with them, you know. And you can decide, like, you know what, this is the guy for me, or you know what, I'm good on Virgos. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they're the ones for me. And that's okay. You know, I'm not downing anybody for not liking. I'm just letting you know how we are and how it is and stuff like that. You know, but I always say Virgos are some of the best lovers, though. You know, so if you got one who loves you and stuff like this, like, you're gonna have the best love of your life. He gonna be loyal to you. He gonna make sure you straight. He gonna put you before himself. He will do that. Virgo will put you before himself. He gonna look out for you. He gonna make sure you're good. He gonna make sure you straight. This is another thing. That's why we suffer some anxiety, depression, because we are the givers of the zodiac. We give. We do. We love to give. We just don't want to give to the wrong person, because we know when we start giving, we giving our complete soul and heart. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, that's why Virgo need the best love. That's why people fall in love with Virgos, because they know, yeah, it's rough, but when I get his heart, you got a man that's for you. He gonna hold you down. You know, so he gonna make sure you best. He gonna make sure everything's straight. You know, you will not have to worry. You know what I'm saying? You gonna be loved. You know, he will give you shirt off his back, his last sock. You know what I'm saying? For real, this is how they are, man. Because we dedicated to the things that we love. You know, but we just want to know, like, I don't want to do all this and she don't let me back. She don't understand. To open up that love like that, you have to understand him. You have to understand how he is, and it's hard to be a Virgo. It is, especially in the beginnings. You know, then they start to mellow out after that, because you know he's not just gonna get their heart to anybody. They're just how they are. They have very high standards. This is how they Virgo men are. But once you learn this, though, you got a loving partner in a Virgo man. But ladies, you know, just know that these guys do suffer from these anxiety and depression and things like that. So the best way to deal with him, if he's going through that, just talk to him. You know, let him reveal. So don't force it out of him. You know, talk to him use your feminine energy. I would say that use your feminine energy to talk to him, because we respond well to feminine energy. We don't respond to masculine energy, because masculine energy makes us compete. You know what I'm saying? Like another man. If a man, like, get yourself together, you know, we want to compete, or we're gonna respond like a man. We don't want that. You know, a woman is nurturing and caring. So be that. Be feminine, and you'll get a better response to him. You'll get a softer him. He don't want to talk to you like he talked to his homeboy. You know, your homeboy's gonna be like, hey man, you need to get it together, dog. Get up. We need that from a man. Now we need the masculine energy from a man. You know, your brother's gonna hit you side of the head a little bit, you know, push you in the chest like, hey bro, you a man, get up. Get up, let's go do it. You know. The woman, you know, just talk to him, hey brother, you know, you can make it. You're gonna just talk to me. I'm listening, I'm here. Be feminine. I'm here. Ask questions. Don't chastise, ask questions. Talk to them, be solid, just be who you are. If you don't agree, it's cool. Know when to not agree. Just like sometimes if you telling a friend something, something personal and you know, sensitive, and just say they don't agree, and they be like, well, I don't agree, you're gonna get offended, because you're not really talking to them for their agreement. You're talking to them maybe because you're venting and you expressing. You need somebody to listen. You got to know when and where. I'm in counseling, you know what I'm saying? So I understand you have to know when and where to say your disagreements. You know, all the time, sometimes you just gotta be quiet and listen. Most people just want you to be there to listen. Somebody who they can trust with this information, whether the information is good or bad. You know what I'm saying? Whether the information is good or bad, they want somebody they can trust, you know, with this information, and not judge them, you know. And if you are like that, then these guys not gonna be with you, because it's like, we got a lot of crazy thoughts. And I need to be with a woman who I can trust with the information. Not gonna look at me like, what? You know, can I be loyal? I need you with me as a woman. You gonna, it ain't all roses, you know what I'm saying? I need you to hold my secrets and understand this is how it is, you know. So, and this goes for anybody. You're talking to anybody just expressing to you, let them know that you are trustworthy. You can talk to them without judgment, you know. And ask them, like, if you feel like you should give an opinion, you don't know, should I give my opinion now? I don't know. Ask them. I hear you telling me this. Would you like my opinion, or would you like for me to listen to you? I'm fine either way. Let them know you're fine either way, so you can know how to handle it. let them know. I'm fine either way. If you want my opinion, I give you my opinion. If you don't, if you want me to just listen, I'm all for it, because sometimes I need people to listen to me. When you give somebody that option, they're like, you know what, that's what's up. You know, and most people will tell you, I just want you to listen right now. You know, if that's cool with you. You know, and if they do say you give your opinion, you know, deliver it in a way that they can receive it. If you talk to a person, you most likely know how that person receives information. Don't just like, well, nah. You know, we like, well, in my opinion, me knowing you, I do think you can do this way. I think you can do this better. You know, I think this will yield you better results. That's how you do it. Anyway, that's the end of the video. Hey, I thank y'all for 10,000 subscribers. Please, y'all, look, we on our way to 15K by the summertime. So, like, share, subscribe, man. Y'all rocking with your boy, man. I really appreciate it. And we out. Yes, sir.